When I hear a chord like this one here, I can use the Lydian mode. When I hear this other chord, I can use the Mixolydian mode. Or when I hear this one here, I can use the harmonic minor scale. Did you know that for each chord, you can apply a respective scale that makes sense for it? In this video, I'm going to cover this topic so you can learn today which scale to apply over specific chords. This topic is very important for you if you're a beginner bassist, and even for those of you who already play, alright? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Each scale is related to a type of chord, right? So when I play that major scale, the famous C major scale in this case, this particular scale is directly related to the C major 7th chord. Right? So when a C major 7th shows up, as you can see in the video, I can play the C major scale without any problem, and it'll work out just fine. For example, if a C minor chord appears in your song, right, the famous C minor, then you can play a few different scales, so it's not just one in this case. You can play a C natural minor scale. Right? You can play a Dorian scale, right? Which changes the 6th, right? You can also play a Phrygian, which has a flat 2nd. This topic will depend a lot on the key of the song, okay? But let's get back to the idea here that for each chord, you can apply a specific scale. So I'll go even further. Suppose a C7 chord appears in your song, the famous dominant. You need to know that this chord is related to the Mixolydian scale, right? So it's this scale here, look. Right? So notice that it works, right? When I play Mixolydian over C7, it sounds good, right? Suppose the chord C7 with a sharp 4th appears, right? Sharp 11, right? So look, it's this chord here, look. You need to know that this chord, it generates the Lydian, which is this fingering here, look. Sharp 4th. Right? And finally, suppose a chord appears in your song that's not very common in popular music, but it's important. A C minor with a major 7th. Here I could use the harmonic minor or melodic minor, right? So the harmonic minor. Which is a scale with a minor 3rd and a major 7th, or the melodic minor, where I have a major 6th and a major 7th. Isn't that cool? So, to sum up, each chord is related to a type of scale. I want to give a very special message to you who want to improve even more on the bass. I invite you to check out Toque Mais Baixo VIP, the new platform from Toque Mais Baixo, with lots of content to help you improve even more on the bass. There is free content, paid content, in other words, everything you need to truly advance on the bass guitar. There's a QR code here on the screen. Showing up somewhere on this screen, just point your phone's camera at it to be directed to Toque Mais Baixo VIP. And there are also links in the description for you to click and go straight to Toque Mais Baixo VIP. It's free, okay? Go there so you can check out the content and start improving on your bass today. I'll be waiting for you there, alright? So how do you go about studying this topic? First of all, start with the basics. I recommend that you start with the Greek modes, right? Which are 7 fingerings, 7 scales that are related to types of chords, right? Let's suppose we're in the key of C here. So look, the first Greek mode is the Ionian. So I played the fingering here, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, which is applied to C major 7. The second Greek mode is the Dorian, which is applied to D minor 7. Notice that I'm still playing the notes from the C scale, okay? The third Greek mode is the Phrygian, which is also applied to a minor chord. In this case here it's E minor. The fourth Greek mode is the Lydian, in this case starting from the note F, see? Which has the raised 4th here, right? You still notice that C scale. The fifth Greek mode is the famous Mixolydian, which I used a little while ago, right? Sun 7. The sixth Greek mode is a minor 7, which is Aeolian here, right? Minor chord. And finally, the seventh Greek mode is Locrian. Applied in B minor, 7 flat 5. So, start with the Greek modes, understand each mode and which chord is related to each of them. That's the starting point. Then you start to pick up, other keys, other scales, other chords, like the example here with the harmonic, right? Harmonic minor and melodic minor. For sure, this topic will really help you bring the scales into practice. And to help you even more, today I'm giving you a free ebook, 23 top scales on the bass. In this ebook, I show the scale and which chords are related to it, so it's much easier for you to practice. To get your free ebook today, just join Toque Mais Baixo VIP. The link is down here in the video description and in the first pinned comment. Go check out Toque Mais Baixo VIP and download the ebook. 23 top scales on the bass. It's free, no cost at all. Alright? I'll see you there. Let's practice. Give the video a like, comment if you enjoyed it, and if you can, share it with your friend. Big hug, see you soon.